Hey up, Devlawyer, it's me, it's Big Juffer. And I must warn you, I have partaken of a few bevies today. So I can already tell my voice is slurred to buggery. But it's very important that we get the results out for the Tubers High Score Challenge round 1 so we can do round 2. And we all know what we're playing next week. So yeah, apologies for slurring. I'll try not to piss myself as much. And if this turns into a disaster, it's a disaster, but you know, so far I think it's all right. So anyway, bear with me while I try and get all this shit working. So Tubers High Score Challenge World Cup, we've had round 1. In round 1, these are the games that were picked and the people that were playing them. So we had Gulpain versus me on Omega. That's it, Omega Blast. On the Mega Drive, we had the Nawaf 258 versus Retrohawk on Double Dragon 2 on the NES. We had Zypho versus One Credit Gaming on Star Soldier on the NES. We had Maud versus Lucas Rainford on Whizball on the Mega Drive. We had Man Shovel versus Acidonia 150 on Gunsmoke on the NES to start with, but then by the power vested in me, because Gunsmoke was bobbins and it was broken, that changed to Golden Axe on the Mega Drive. That was clever the way it did that, wasn't it? We had Nova Bug with a bye through to round 2. And then we had Cosmic Colin versus Old Style Gaming on Aero Fighters on the Super Nintendo. And Harold LXXV versus London Retro Video Games on Wild Guns on the Super Nintendo. Crikey, that was a mouthful, wasn't it? So, as part of all that, we all played each other, and this is how it turned out. So, Gull versus Big Juffer on Omega Blast. Said it right that time. Gull got 139,700 points and I got 861,000 points. So I go through from that round. Very well done to Gull though, because that is a really difficult game to play. And I picked it because it's, or I put it on the wheel because I think it's a brilliant game and I hope Gull appreciates it. It was fantastic. And it was just luck that it came out that way. So yeah, brilliant. He did really well. It's fantastic. Nice one, Gull. Next, we move on to the Nawaf 258 versus Retrohawk on Double Dragon 2. And the Nawaf got 35,090 points and Retrohawk got 11,990 points. Well done to both on that. The Nawaf goes through to the next round. So well done to the Nawaf 258. Unlucky Retrohawk. Good run, mate. But unfortunately got beaten this time. Then we move on to Zypho. This is where boozing and doing videos don't come in. I nearly said Cypho. Who's Cypho? It's Zypho versus One Credit Gaming. And if there's any spelling mistakes in this, by the way, I don't care. Right? So anyway, they were playing Star Soldier on the NES. Zypho got 107,800 points. And One Credit Gaming got 428,600 points. Looks like he'd done his homework and triggered every bonus on the way through that by One Credit Gaming, so that was really well done. So bravo to him. He goes through, and unfortunately Zypho crashes out in round 1. Unlucky Zypho. Then move on, we've got Maud versus Lucas Rainford on Wiz and Liz on the Mega Drive. I did have a quick look at this, and it looked just like I would have hated this game and just given up straight away. Anyway, Maud got 1,330,245 points, and Lucas got 99,650. And again, if any of these points are wrong, because I wrote the points down during the week. My handwriting's shit, and I have had lots, and I mean a lot, of whiskey tonight. It's lovely. Singleton 12-year-old, beautiful. Anyway, well done to Maud. You got in the next round, and unlucky to Lucas. Go out first round, mate. Better luck next time. Then we've got the Man Shovel versus Acidonia 150. That's really small, isn't it? I should make that bigger if I can. Hang on, can I do it? Oh, this is going to tax my skills. Nah. God, I hate OBS. Hang on. Here we go. Yay, look at that, bit bigger. Man Shovel versus Acidonia 150. We had to change the game from Gunsmoke to Golden Axe. And the scoring on Golden Axe is really strange. It's always been a bit weird. But Man Shovel got 82. And Acidonia 150 got 125. And I think you score more for throwing people off the edge and headbutting them and crap like that. Yeah, but well done, Acidonia 150. You go through. Man Shovel, unfortunately, mate, you're out first round. Next up, we've got Colin versus OSG. And that was on Aero Fighters on the Super Nintendo. Colin did really well. He got 154,900. And I think In any other week, Colin, that would have placed you in the top 2 or 3 easily. It was a really good run. But OSG making a triumphant return, trying to defend his crown because he won it last time. Got 221,800. So well done to OSG, and especially well done to Colin. That was a really good run, mate. Brilliantly done. And then finally, we got Harold LXXV versus London Retro Video Games on Wild Guns on the SNES. Harold got 43,730, which is really good. I loved your run. I thought it was brilliant. And then Lewis came along with 159,880. So it was really, really good. And I think everybody deserves a thorough round of applause in this list. These are the people going out in round 1. Well done. We'll say goodbye to you. We're going to type F in the chat, or whatever it is these Call of Duty kids do. I don't fucking know what I'm saying. But yeah, well done. You all did really well. And on any other day, against any other opponent, you probably would have gone a lot further. And these are the guys that are going through to round 2. So you got me, got Noaf258, we've got One Credit Gaming, and Maud in one half of the draw. And then we've got Acidonia 150, Novabug, OSG, and London Retro Video Games in the other half of the draw. So as to who plays who in round 2, it'll be me versus the Noaf258. It'll be One Credit Gaming versus Maud. It'll be Acidonia 150 against Novabug, and it'll be OSG against London Retro Video Games. But we don't know what we're playing, and this is where the fantabulous Wheel of Names comes in. Oh, look at that, or Wheel of Games. So this is basically the same. I've not touched it since the last time. So hopefully, if I can do this right, I better break it all. Right, if it goes tits up now, it's not my fault. I've done my best. I am pissed. I told you I wanted the scores earlier than this. Anyway, I'm going to spin the wheel. Whichever game it lands on is the game that me and the Noaf258 will be playing in round 2. Okay, so there's no test runs on this. Whatever game it is what it is. Here it comes, and it's going to be crikey. That is Snow Brothers on the Mega Drive. So that's the game that myself and the Noaf258 will be playing for the next week. I'll take that one off the wheel. So hopefully it's gone. Let's do a quick check. Make sure it's not still there. Yep. The next spin. This is for One Credit Gaming versus Maud. And you guys are going to be playing. Ooh. Mr. Do on the SNES. I thought it was just going to tick over into Life Force then. Mr. Do. That's a good game. That's probably potentially a good matchup as well. I think everyone will be happy with that. Cool. So the next one is going to be what Acidonia 150 and Novabug are going to be playing. And we'll click it and see what it is. That is going to be... oh, Jesus. Right. Tiny Toon Adventures Acme All-Stars on the Mega Drive. There's a mouthful. I used to love Tiny Toon Adventures, but it wasn't the Acme All-Stars version I played. Yeah, don't know what that is, but good luck anyway. Sure you'll enjoy it. And then finally for this round, we've got OSG versus Lewis, London Retro Video Games. Let's see what you're going to get. Hope it's a good one. Oh, thank God that one's gone. Columns on the Mega Drive. I know Lewis loves his columns. So that could be good. That could be bad. So let's just get rid of that. Hopefully that all made sense. I'll put up a graphic as well, maybe, or we'll put it up in the chat after of who's playing who on what. Yeah, but basically I didn't write any of that shit down. So I'm going to have to watch this video back to see who's doing who. Right, good luck, all the best. So it was a bit late, but you know, things to do, drinks to drink. Good, isn't it? All right, kids, see you in a bit. Bye.